Hello everyone, today we have the Spotlight deck for Star Wars Unlimited Jump to Lightspeed, and we start off with the Boba Fett deck. Yes, so this is a new type of deck. Previously we had the starter decks, of course, and now we have the Spotlight decks where they said were included more, valuable deck cards. No, it was more up to date with the standard of a playable deck. Anyway, we have some punch out counters again, but these are like a booklet. We have the deck itself, and we get a booster pack, and that is new as well. We get a regular 16 card booster pack for the new set. So let's start off with this deck. We will start off with Boba Fett. And Boba Fett is a leader you can also get with the pre-release. It says when you deal non-combat damage, you may exhaust this leader. If you do, deal 1 indirect damage to a player. Now how indirect works is they can assign the damage for you. And that is really a neat mechanic. At some point, if you are overwhelmed with indirect damage, you will have to pick characters or your own base, even if it costs you the units. And as an epic action, you can either deploy him as a leader or as an upgrade to a vehicle, and we will see how that works for 6. Just as a leader, it's a 4/7 with no abilities whatsoever. However, if you add it to a vehicle, it becomes a leader unit. That is relevant for some of the cards that destroy non-leader units. And when deployed as an upgrade, deal up to 4 damage divided as you choose among any number of units. And it gets +4/+4. That is really nice. Boba Fett is a really powerful card. Seen a lot of great stuff with him already at the pre-release. We get Jabba's Palace just as our base here, again with a nice checklist. Then we get some tokens. We get experience tokens, and on the other side we have shield tokens with new art. Got 3 of those. Right, we get a First Order Stormtrooper. I'm not going over the regular cards, just the new ones. We have 3 of those. A Legion General Pride. It's a rare, but again, it's missing the foil stamp, which is interesting that they chose for that. For 2, it's a 2/3. Sure, rares I will talk about. 2 costs 2/3. When indirect damage is dealt to a unit, you may defeat a non-unique upgrade on it. And on attack, if you have the initiative, deal 2 indirect damage to a player. And on attack, if you have the initiative, deal 2 indirect damage to a player. So yeah, this is basically, the whole set is full of upgrades, so makes sense. Next up, we have a First Legion Stormtrooper, which is a reprint this time. They did not put the new set abbreviation on there, but it's a new, it is a reprint. First Legion Snowtrooper. I will have to see if this is the exact same or if this is just a reprint, just a new one with some slight variations. Zygerian Starhopper, just a common. TIE Bomber, also common, but this one is so good. Oh my goodness. Fifth Brother, also a reprint. We have an Elite P-38 Starfighter, also a reprint. One of the exclusive cards for the deck, Hound's Tooth. For 3, it's a 4/3. And while attacking an exhausted unit that didn't enter play this phase, this unit deals combat damage before the defender. So it basically has first strike if you are playing Magic. So yeah, this is obviously available in, well, not so obviously. This time around, this is also available in the Carbonite boosters, as well as sometimes in the regular boosters as a hyperspace or foil. Bosk, another exclusive card here for 4. We get a 4/4 on attack, exhaust the defender, and deal 1 damage to it. Now then, if you are giving him pilot, piloting. For 2, you can attach it to a unit. You can only choose that from your hand, by the way. Not when it's in play that you say, oh, I want to pilot him. No. You choose it from your hand. So then you pay 2 and attach unit gains on attack, exhaust the defender, and deal 1 damage to it if it's a unit. Dengar, an uncommon from the set. Fett's Fire Spray, also a new exclusive card for the deck. For 4, it's a 4/4. When played and on attack, deal 1 indirect damage to a player. If you control Boba Fett as a unit or leader, deal 2 indirect damage instead. Well, luckily this deck has Boba Fett, so that's going to be fine. IG-2000, the ship of IG-88, of course. For 4, it's a 3/4. It's also a rare. Overwhelm. When played, deal 1 damage to each of up to 3 units. Hunting Aggressor. Imperial Interceptor. We have IG-88, also a rare. For 5, it's a 4/5. While an enemy unit is damaged, this unit gets +3/+0. Or it is piloting for 2. Attach unit gains. While an enemy unit is damaged, this unit gets +3/+0, and it has +0/+3. So that's nice. Boba Fett, a rare. For 5, it's a 5/4. Shielded. But piloting 2, when played as an upgrade, you may deal 1 damage to a unit. If attached unit is a transport, you may deal 2 damage instead. Ooh, nice. We get an old rare here. Fett's Fire Spray from the first set. That's nice. Didn't expect that to happen. Of course, the list has been out for quite a while, but still I didn't expect this. For 6, it's a 5/6. When played, if you control Boba Fett or Jango Fett as unit, upgrade, or leader, ready this unit. Action 2, exhaust a non-unique unit. It also misses the foil symbol. Electromagnetic Pulse. We have Daring Raid. Grenade Strike. No Good to Me Dead. Force Choke. Another starter card, or special card if you will. No Disintegrations. For 3, it's a event that says deal damage to a non-leader unit equal to 1 less than its remaining HP. Alright, and that's it for the Boba Fett deck. Very nice, very cool. Let's just see what we get in the pack. Maybe some useful cards to replace from this Boba Fett deck. We had Rose Tico as our leader. Chopper base. Well, you can actually interchange the bases now with the same back. Death Space Skirmisher. Flanking Fang Fighter. Punch It. TIE Dare Vanguard. ATDP Occupier. Echo Base Engineer. Air Superiority. Droid Missile Platform. Very nice card in this deck actually, because it deals indirect damage. Desperate Commando. Gold Leader. We have Contracted Hunter. Apology Accepted. We have a legendary. Nice. Planetary Bombardment. For 6, deal 8 indirect damage to a player. If you control a capital ship unit, deal 12 indirect damage instead. This card will actually be useful in this deck as well, because indirect damage. And we have a foil direct hit as a common. And this is what I said. Defeat a non-leader vehicle unit. If you put Boba Fett on a unit, that's no longer a non-leader unit. Vehicle unit. So there we have it. A legendary. Very nice. I like it. Yeah, so that's the Boba Fett deck. Thank you all very much for watching and hope to see you all next time. Bye-bye.